Alright, this is little Johnny here. I wanted to give you a little tour since I kinda updated some things now. As some of you'll know, I had like just a living room table here with my computer on it. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It was not a great setup. But now I bought this desk. It's an L-shaped desk, and as you can see, man, it's got plenty enough room for me. Although my computer is underneath it, but I can't say much. You know, that desktop does weigh 86 pounds all by itself. It's all water cooled, big gaming machine. Let's see here what all else we've got. It's got a top deck on it, of course. It's got the top deck where I can put some models and showcase some things and, you know, stuff like that. And it's pretty nice, man. I literally paid $96 for this desk, and it didn't take me that long to put it together. And it's pretty nice. I got me a little airbrush holder here, so I can take my airbrush. I'm sitting here in the chair, and I've got a long hose. I got like a 10-foot hose on it, and I'm sitting here airbrushing right here, you know, and all of a sudden I need to change the color, I need to change something. I can just stick it right down here in the holder like that, and I don't have to make it go all the way around, you know, and everything else. That holder, which was that's also 3D printed from Thingiverse. It's a very good holder, and I've got plenty of room for my keyboard, my gamepad, which it also does right here. Has a roller, a pull-out cabinet, which is right here in the floor, right there. And I took that out because, which it's not hard to take out. You just pull it out or put it right back in. But I didn't personally like it because you can see the arm of my chair and stuff like that. You know, if I try to swing and move it, it would hit it, and I wanted to be able to get in close, and it works really nice for me that way, and I really like it like that. But I mean, that's just the way I like it. But it also has a cabinet door on it as well, which was not hard to set up. I mean, this is a nice desk, man, for $96. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty nice, and it wasn't that bad to set up. About an hour and a half, something like that. This one's the black and cherry. The black and cherry wood, as they called it, and it's alright. I was okay with the black for the simple reason that I can take white airbrush paint and I can paint, you know, the black on here and stuff like that. I could add some cool effects or whatever I wanted to do. Whereas with the wood, I guess you could do it, you know, you could primer over it and everything, but I didn't want to do that. Also, I have ordered a 3-foot LED light since I need some more lighting. I ordered so I have a USB plug right here or off the back of the computer, and I'm going to run the light from up under here all the way across and part it there, and then that way it'll shine out and light it up for me a little bit better. And of course I'm going to put some on my big TV out here. It's a 60-inch Samsung 3D TV. Love my 3D TV, man. Love it. Anyway, back to this. Sorry. I've also been printing with some new materials. I'm also using a 6mm nozzle. Here is a Terminator skull that I did, and it came out fairly well. I still need to clip some clippings on it in some places and stuff, but I do have a question. You see the top of his head? I hope this comes in clear. Maybe it will. Yeah, there you go. There you go. See how it's not really separating a layer, but it is. It's because I'm running a 6mm nozzle from what I have seen on other videos, and it can't make the step or something like that. And I believe this was printed with the adaptive layers on. I mean, it's, man, from here, you know, just the face of the print and everything, it looks phenomenal. The lettering, I mean, everything looks phenomenal except the very top of his head where, you know, it starts to crest over. And I'm wondering if anyone knows how to make that not happen as much, or if that's because I used 2 outside layers where I could have used 3, 4, 5, 7, whatever. You know, I'm just now learning about the bigger nozzles as far as that goes, but I am satisfied with the Terminator skull. This is made out of SUNLU wood filament, by the way, and I've had a hard time printing with the SUNLU. I've told another YouTuber and talked to him about it, Neris, on here on YouTube. I've talked to him about it as well, and he told me to crank up the temperature on it and everything, and I did, and it did a lot better. Because, you know, and that's another reason why I wanted to try the 6mm nozzle, is because the 4mm I was using, it was getting clogged up with this wood filament. So I switched it over to the 6mm, and I haven't had a problem with it since. And here is a print that is also done in the SUNLU wood filament. The black part on the bottom of his feet and the base and everything, that was actually black PLA. I ran out of it, and then the wood just, yeah, I mean, the filament sensor told me it ran out. I went in, I changed it, and it stuck right down to it, man. So, and this is a cr10s. I love my cr10s. But his shoulders, maybe you'll be able to see it, and a lot of times, you know, I'm looking through the little bitty screen on this camera, whereas when I go review the footage to cut it up and everything and get it ready to put on YouTube, you know, it looks a lot better when I get it on a big screen. But so I'm just doing the best I can. But yeah, see, it did it a little bit on there too. This was a 6mm nozzle as well. It did good. I mean, it's doing phenomenal for just basic out of the box settings for that. I also did this Hulk. This Hulk is done in ZIRO PLA with the metallic in it. This is their blue metallic, and I'll say, man, it is very, very pretty. I also have the red too as well, which I have a zombie that I made out of that, out of the red. It does a phenomenal job, man. This was printed on a 6mm nozzle, by the way, and it didn't have a problem with, you know, the shoulders and such, and or the top of the head, either one. And I just kind of wondered about it, but we'll get it figured out, guys. It's no big deal. We'll get it figured out. I also have this brass fill PLA. This is actual metal. It's actual brass. I'm either gonna start using this or some made by the Virtual Foundry. I need to order some of theirs so I can try it out. But this is the brass fill. I'm gonna try it. And there's my Lunchable and my Yoo-hoo. I needed a snack. Anyway, this model up here is made out of the copper PLA. So this is actual copper, and it's made by the same people, Color Fab, and I printed this at 200 degrees Celsius, and it's done a phenomenal job. I am trying to learn the polishing techniques on it. I'm not understanding the polishing deal on this because I have tried to do BBs, regular BBs. Let me see, do I have them over here? I don't know if I have them over here. No, I do not have them over here. Okay, well, regular steel little BBs, like for a BB gun, I tried those. I tried them dry with no water, and then I tried them wet with water involved, and they still did not shine the copper. I tried the powders. There it is. This is a rock tumbler kit, and it comes with grinding powder, polishing powder, and I tried both the polishing powder and the grinding powder dry and wet, and I did not see a difference. And this was over a matter of a few hours trying to tumble it in a tumbler. But I've seen on the YouTube videos where people are using brass screws, and within a few hours they have a good looking polished product, so I'm going to try that too as well. Also, I have added to the addition, I have my new compressor, and of course this is a G22 airbrush gravity fed that I got. Man, I like it. It does nice. It came with the compressor. Mine did not have a bent needle. Mine did not have any problems. I put some oil on it, make sure everything works smooth and well, and it's been great. It's been good ever since. I also bought this Neo by Iwata, or for Iwata. The Neo Iwata. It says Neo Iwata on it. And I have been airbrushing with this, and it has been phenomenal too as well. I haven't had any problems with it. I made sure it was aired up good. I made sure it was oiled up good, and everything worked smooth with it. I actually bought an extra needle for the Neo Iwata, and here it is. It uses a .35 millimeter needle, so it is a little bit different than all of the other airbrushes out there that I've seen. And it came in a nice case. It also came with an extra little excuse me, I'm so sorry. It came with an extra little cup right there, just a little cup, in case you wanted just to use a little bitty cup instead of using a big cup. And this is the G22. It comes in a nice hard case. That came with this air compressor. It's a master airbrush kit. And just for all of you wondering at home, I'll cut it on. And that's it. That's how loud it is. That's me spraying and it compressing at the same time. It's got enough power to fill this 10-foot hose up and then cut off for a second or two before it kicks back on, which is pretty good. That is actually really good. So I would definitely say this compressor and this airbrush kit was definitely worth it. This compressor comes fully done. You don't have to do nothing to it. Plug it up, you know, screw your hose up to it. Of course, it'll come with this hose. It'll come with like a 6-foot hose. It's nice. I mean, it's nice. There's nothing wrong with it. Just my personal thing. I needed something longer. But it's nice to start out with, and it comes with this G22 airbrush. And I know you'll see, you know, people say, oh, it's a piece of crap, piece of shit. And then some people say it's phenomenal, best thing in the world. If you're starting out, I would definitely buy this It gets you an air compressor, and it gets you a gravity fed airbrush that's been doing good for me. And I bought this with my own money. It was not sponsored to me or anything by any way possible. And then I turn around and I did buy this Neo Iwata because people said that it was phenomenal. Like, it's 5-star phenomenal, and I got it for $50 on Amazon. So it was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. It has a 5-year warranty on it that Iwata backs. So you can't really beat that. You know, for $50, I mean, that's what I got it for. And I picked up this extra needle. It was $8 or $9. So, you know, the needle was fine, and the airbrush when I got it, just in case. You know, I like having stuff just in case. We'll go to another video too. So check my other video out after this one. It'll be, we're gonna go look at my wall in there and the printer and everything else that I'm working on right now too. So thank you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Help grow this channel. Help me out, please. Help me help you, and advise the rest of the world on all these different products. And let's try and help everybody. Let's send a positive message out there. Let's help everybody, so nobody buys bad products. They get honest reviews from honest reviewers. So that way you don't have to worry about, well, it was sponsored to them and they're going to say this and they're going to say that. I'm not going to do that here. I'm not going to do that for you guys. I want you guys to get it just like I do, and that way you'll see what it's like to see if it's worth it for you. So thank you guys. Thank you very much. And I will also be covering a lot more airbrushing stuff, since I can set the camera up here in the cubby hole and I can have it pointed down here, or I can set it up there and have it pointed down here and zoom in if I need to. Thank you so much. By the way, this is not a GoPro camera that I'm shooting with. This is a Vivitar. Let me look at it. It's a Vivitar 914 HD. I bought it at Walmart for $50. It was like $54 and some change. And it records just like a GoPro does. So you can see for yourself the quality of the video that you're watching on here. It came from a Vivitar GoPro looking camera. All the GoPro mounts fit it. Everything works great. I bought it with my own money, of course. Nothing was sponsored to me on this show that I'm doing for you guys. And I really suggest this if you're wanting to take videos or make videos or anything like that. And thank you very much. It also has a remote watch that you can use. There's also an app. It is app controlled, so you can control it and zoom in and change all kinds of different things just based on the app for this camera. It's pretty awesome, just like a GoPro, man. I wouldn't spend the $300-400 on one, knowing what I know now on this camera. Thank you very much, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. If I can help you out, let me know. Send me an email. We'll see what we can do. And in the future, I'm going to be doing free giveaways and stuff like that. I do have a Patreon. It's not mandatory. If you want to help me out, help this channel, I really appreciate it. If you don't, hey, I understand. I know how it is. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.